Good evening. It's Facebook Love number 186. Today is Thursday, the 3rd of December, and I believe we are coming up on 9 months here of staying home. Many states are asking us to stay home all the time. Illinois, I don't think is officially doing that, but they really want us to stay safe. So since I started this because of the pandemic, I do bring it up. I think we're in for a pretty difficult, slightly lonesome winter. I was on Zoom for 2 hours today and 3 hours yesterday between work and friendship. But what a blessing that it exists. I found a poem today by our fifth poet laureate, Karl Shapiro. This is a piece that he wrote. He was born in 1913 and died in 2000. Pretty long life. I found a poem of his called California Winter. It is winter in California, and outside is like the interior of a florist shop. A chilled and moisture-laden crop of pink camellias line the path, and what rare roses for a bouquet, for a banquet or a bride, so multitudinous that they seem a glut. A line of snails crosses the golf green lawn from the rose bushes to the ivy bed. An arsenic compound is distributed for them. The gardener will rake up the shells and leave in a corner of the patio the little mound of empty shells like skulls. By noon the fog is burnt off by the sun, and the world's immensest sky opens a page for the exercise of a future age. Now jet planes draw straight lines, parabolas, and X's, which the wind, before they're done, erases leisurely or pulls to fuzz. It is winter in the valley of the vine. The vineyards, crucified on stakes, suggest war cemeteries, but the fruit is pressed. The redwood vats are brimming in the shed, and on the sidings stand tank cars of wine, for which bright juice a billion grapes have bled. And skiers from the snow line driving home descend through almond orchards, olive farms, fig tree and palm tree, everything that warms the imagination of the winter time. If the walls were older, one would think of Rome. If the land were stonier, one would think of Spain. But this land grows the oldest living things, trees that were young when pharaohs ruled the world, trees whose new leaves are only just unfurled. Beautiful they are not. They oppress the heart with gigantism, and with immortal wings, and yet one feels the sumptuousness of this dirt. It is raining in California, a straight rain, cleaning the heavy oranges on the bough, filling the gardens till the gardens overflow, shining the olives, tiling the gleaming tile, waxing the dark camellia leaves more green, flooding the day-long valleys like the Nile. California Winter by Karl Shapiro. I think the end of that poem is very special. This land grows the oldest living things, trees that were young when pharaohs ruled the world. But I will also say, his poem is more like something to read quietly inside the mind instead of out loud. The words are not put together to flow, but I love the images. This is Facebook Love. I'll see you again.